Welcome to the Cum Zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double-jointed pussy. Fresh balls. Elegant ejaculation. First the kiss. Then the cum. My dick is in love with pain. Co-op cock torture. Stuff my dick into a furnace. Stitch cock.
What's up, everybody?
Stuff my dick into a furnace. That doesn't fit the rest of the song. What does a furnace have to do with anything?
Well, I'm suspecting. I'm going to put the link to that song in the description when we're done here.
Yeah.
So that was sent in by a listener. Thought I'd get a kick out of it, which I did. I laughed heartedly. So, Kaya, welcome back.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So Anthony isn't even aware of our little deal that we got going on. Me, Kaya, and Brady are all doing the OMAD intermittent fasting.
The fucking
Well, you and I are.
Is he out?
Do you know how many different people he's asked repeatedly over and over whether it's okay to eat during a fast? Can I eat this? Can I drink soda? Can I have snacks? That's an actual question. It was, can I have snacks while fasting?
Yes. The answer is yes.
He's fasting.
That's amazing.
Okay, so me and Kaya then are doing the 1 meal a day thing. So we get 1 hour where we can eat, and then we fast for 23 hours.
Why?
Mine's because I'm fat. I don't know why he is.
Yeah, but that's gonna make it worse.
It's not gonna make me fatter, dummy.
It will. It will make you fatter.
I'll do this forever.
Oh, okay.
You don't know that. Calories in, calories out. So if he keeps under a certain, if he just stuffs his face with 27 cakes during that 1 hour window, then yeah, he'll get fatter.
No. When you're done, like if you do it for a week or whatever, when you go back, your body is in shock and it's going to think that, oh my God, we're getting food again. We didn't get food for a week. We need to store this food. You're going to get fatter.
Yeah, but
So
I'm doing 30 days, not a week. So dummy.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it better.
That's what happened.
Our plan was intermittent fasting where, there's several methods you can do. It's where you don't eat for 16 hours a day. Basically, you wake up, you just skip breakfast, you try not to eat for 4 hours, and then 4 hours before you go to bed, you don't eat. Right? We decided, hey, let's try the hardest one. Let's try only 1 meal a day. And all I can always think of is, I want to actually do this, but yesterday I thought it would have been so fucking funny if I talked Doug into this, but it was just a gag. And I got you to do this.
And then you recorded yourself eating every day. And then after the time's up, just send him all the videos. That would have been great.
Brilliant. That would have been great.
So yesterday, after I got off work, my eating window, I guess you'd say, is about a half hour after I get home from work. But yesterday I had some shit happen, so I had to get off work and take off. So I had like a 27-hour window where I didn't eat anything. And then I got home and I started making my salad and I was cooking my chicken breast. And you can eat anything you want in that hour, so it's not like I was cheating. But so I'm cooking my chicken breast, eating a cold hot dog. I have to look like a bear that broke into a trailer and was just eating everything.
Into a trash can. Imagine Doug just shuffling his way into the house. He breaks the emergency glass, gets the cold hot dogs out.
You're making a joke, but you're not too far from the truth. It could have been anything in that container, and I was going to shove it in my fucking face. I don't care.
I'm not understanding why you're doing the most difficult thing. It's super difficult to eat one time a day. Why not just take the less difficult route and eat a little healthier? That doesn't make any sense to me.
We do things not because they're easy, but because they are hard.
Oh,
Hey, that worked on Brady. It's not my fault you're smarter.
Let's reenact that, Kaya. When you pop that question or that on Brady. So I'm figuring it with something like this. Yeah, I'll do it with you, Kaya. Can I still eat Doritos?
Pretty much.
Can I eat Doritos when
I'm not joking. Pretty much the unanimous thing that he's been keeps repeating is, can I eat this or that during my fast? And he's one of those annoying people who will, sometimes we all have questions and then we have two choices. You can ask your friend or you can just type it into fucking Google. Same amount of effort. I hate those goddamn people is, can I do X? I don't Google it. Why are you asking me? I'm going to do the same thing you are. I'm just going to Google it for you, you lazy fuck.
So doesn't he know that anytime that he asked you something that it's going to be used against him?
By now, you would think you would have to.
I don't stop bullying him, ever. At this point, I think he likes it.
All right. So anyway, Anthony, thank you for wishing me luck. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck,
I've
buddy.
been very supportive too. I don't know if
I believe you.
So, I wear that stupid watch that whatever comes on my phone shows up on my watch,
Yeah.
And I don't know why Kaya decides to send the questions that he does, but I was sitting in a meeting today trying to talk about year end and metrics and where we're at on everything. And a message pops up on my watch from Kaya that says, "Can you fit in a tub?" And that reaction that you had is exactly what I did in the middle of the meeting.
I was curious.
I've
never had an obese friend before.
Never had an obese friend before.
It's like a Reddit ask me anything. It just, I'm obese.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's really one of those, those extremely mundane, informal AMAs like, I'm a nurse, ask me anything. Whoop-de-doo. I'm fat. So I wanted to say, we've not been going that long. I think it's only been 3 days, right?
Yeah.
What have you eaten in those 3 days? How have you been going so far?
So it's going to sound like it's eating healthy, but it's not. Every day so far has been salad, but it's an enormous amount of salad with an enormous amount of salad dressing and chicken breasts and cottage cheese and cheese and macaroni salad. It's like I have a salad bar and I just pile it all into a bowl and eat of it as much of it as I can.
Okay. So do you think you're trying to fool yourself thinking salad is good? I'll eat some lettuce to this chicken.
No, I like eating salad with grilled chicken on it. So that's what I'm going to eat. I'll have pizza. I'm going to eat like shit during that hour. I could eat frosted. I could eat lard for that whole hour, and it's still better than what I've been eating for the last 5 years.
So just because you say that doesn't mean it's true. It's like,
it depends on the amount.
You just say things. Just
5 pounds of lard, it's still gonna be worse there. Okay, so let's reopen the topic from yesterday. I found this baffling, Anthony. Doug told me that he's never done the math on how many calories he consumes throughout the day.
You find that baffling? I've never done the math on how many calories. I just eat. And you just eat. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. The only people that count calories are fat people.
Yeah.
Damn. That was rough.
So here's what I've come to the conclusion of, right? So being fat, right? It's a hard pill to swallow when you start having random people on the internet sending you messages that simply say you're fat or leaving your voicemails that say you're fat. It starts eating at you. And I figured there's a way that I can make it stop. I could not be fat.
Right? Don't give in to peer pressure.
Own it.
Yeah, just own that
it was
shit.
just surprising to me. You messaged me saying, I think verbatim, holy shit, I just did the math. I consume so many pounds of sugar every month. And I do that sort of math just out of curiosities, when you're, I don't know, sitting on YouTube at 3 a.m., bored out of your mind, and you're just jumping from documentary to documentary. One of them happens to be a fat person documentary. And you go, damn, I wonder how much I eat throughout a day. Or
Yeah.
I don't know, I do the math on the alcohol I consume at least once or twice, right? I go, okay, I woke up at 12 p.m., I had vodka for breakfast, I drank almost a liter of vodka, it's not even 8 p.m. How many calories was that? How much alcohol was it?
If you
just for fun.
If you're just for fun, if you're drinking a liter of vodka, I think the last thing you need to worry about is the calories that are in it. I don't think there's that many calories in vodka that you need to worry about it.
You'd be surprised.
So I thought
pretty calorically rich.
One of the better ones if you're going to be a raging alcoholic.
Yeah, but it's still a lot. I think in 100 grams, there's like 230 something calories, which means if you down a liter, that's pretty much your daily caloric limit right there. That's your whole day's worth of calories. So have you, okay, so I suggested you do a whole spreadsheet with how much you eat throughout one day. Have you done that? Just to see how much?
No, I will.
No?
I'll do it, not so much to see what I'm eating, but it is actually a pretty good motivation for me to continue what I'm doing. Just what he was talking about with the sugar was the amount of pop that I drink. And I broke that down into how much sugar that is a month that I'm taking in just in pop.
And 14 pounds or something?
Yeah, about 7 pounds. It's fucking nuts. It's fucking disgusting. I don't know how you people can drink that shit.
It's only disgusting because they told you it's disgusting. Sugar is delicious. Not disgusting.
It is. So how far along the spectrum do you think are you yet so far?
I'm all the way on
being a douchebag. No, I mean on being just the naggy, giving your daughter shit for drinking cola. Do you do that yet?
Yeah, I did that.
No?
But I did that while I was still drinking it. You're gonna
yes, but now you get to be righteous. Now you're not a hypocrite.
I think I could come with any facts whatsoever. It doesn't matter if I knew everything verbatim. If I walk into a room and tell somebody how they should be taking care of their body, I don't think that they're going to take me real seriously.
Yeah, I was thinking about starting a podcast advice show where I tell people how to do podcasts. And same type of shit,
I'll do a show about treating your body like a temple.
You don't have to treat temples good. They're just there. My body's a temple.
They get as much graffiti as everywhere else.
Right.
I don't know. Did you want to jump into a couple stories? Anthony, did you have anything?
We can do not necessarily. We can
not on any crash diets or anything.
No, no, no. I'm not on any crash diets.
Okay, just out of curiosity, real quick, Anthony, is there anything you'd want to quit, or like any addiction, anything you'd want to be able to change? Have tried to change?
Not necessarily. I mean, I suppose I do have a sweet tooth. I mean, I would like to eat better, but I don't think it's that big of a deal to me, really.
Okay.
I did start doing yoga. Does that count as a crash diet?
You want to quit yoga?
No, I love yoga.
I want
it's fucking awesome. It's awesome.
Do the one yoga pose a day challenge. No more.
Actually, I do. They don't call it yoga. I do a class at the Y, and it's like called something else. But they say namaste at the end, so I call it yoga.
Do you have an Instagram?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Well, then you don't.
I'm straight, dude. I only do it for the because of my body and keep my body in shape.
So are you becoming one with yourself?
Fights.
I've always been one with myself. I've never had a problem with that.
All right.
I go through phases. I was my shirts were getting a little tight. I was like, fuck, I better do something. And Sure as shit ain't gonna run. Kidding me?
All right.
I tried running once and I fucking hurt myself, so I'll never do that again.
I guess we got to do the go to who'srightpodcast.com or subscribe to us on YouTube. As long as that'll last.
As long as that'll last. Share our shit too. If you like it, tell your mom and dad, brother, sister.
tell your mom and dad to go to patreon.com/who'sright.
Put in their credit card number.
If you want, you can just send me your mom's maiden name and I'll take care of it on my end.
Perfect.
All right. Kaya, so I sent you these. I don't know if you need them up or not. I'm going to jump to the nice lady who decided to trade her baby for a vehicle. This is out of North Carolina, which I am all too familiar with.
Do you know this lady?
Actually, I don't.
Wow. I just read the byline of this. That's
North Carolina mother accused of trading her toddler for a car. Alice Leanne Todd allegedly gave up her 1-year-old child in exchange for a 1992 Plymouth Laser.
God, what is that, like $800? Jesus Christ.
Right. Anthony,
or one baby.
Serious question.
All right.
What's the lowest car you would take or the worst car you would take for Bernie?
I'd take a non-running Geo Metro. just for the parts. I'll part it out on eBay.
Fuck, there's like $450 worth of crap here.
Do you have a tricycle? Sold.
Yeah, sold.
What about for one of your functioning kids?
Audi or better.
All right. A North Carolina mother is accused of trading her child for a car. Alice Leanne Todd, 45. Why did they put that as the first line of the story? We got that from the fucking headline. Was charged with the unlawful sale, surrender, or purchase of a minor after investigators found she gave up her 1-year-old to a couple in exchange for their 92 Plymouth Laser. How does that conversation go?
Sweet Plymouth Laser, bro.
Sweet 1-year-old baby. I really want to fuck that laser. Same? I don't know.
Same.
I don't know. So how do you feel about this just being you could argue that she's really just a capitalist and, made a fair trade. She's the mom.
No, you could argue
her
that.
Baby is
I'm not
product.
arguing for that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with her trading her baby.
For a Plymouth Laser?
No.
A 92 Plymouth Laser? That's the only problem I have with it.
That's what I think that's what Kai is getting at is, if you have something that somebody wants and they have something that you need, that baby is just currency at this point.
Wait, which one's the want and which one's the need in this situation, Doug?
That's up to you, buddy. If you can pay. But yeah, so wouldn't you rather the child be with the family who actually wants it? Like,
it depends why they want
was
it.
Willing to
I was just gonna say maybe, but if they're willing to trade away their sweet Plymouth Laser, they must really want that kid.
I think it should be legal to trade your kids. I'm being serious. You made them, right? Women's body, women's choice. You made the fucking kid. If you want to trade it off for a fucking big slam or something,
So okay, wait, back it up. So where does that stop? So could your mom trade you now?
No, after you're 18, I'm not her property anymore.
What? Why 18?
Because that's when you're an adult.
Yeah.
You're
then
killing
you
me.
Get some sort of a person card that says you're no longer property.
I'm free at last. Free at last.
I'm a free man. Yeah,
Touché,
but how is this different than, say, if these kids were, let's say,
hold on.
a family?
I didn't land on this Plymouth Laser. This Plymouth Laser landed on me.
But how is this different than just saying, hey, you know what? Let's trade kids. Not officially, not, the man doesn't have to know about it, but how about Kim sleeps over at our place and lives with us, and Bobby sleeps over at your place and lives with you? If anyone asks, just lie. Say it's a sleepover or something. It's none of their business. Couldn't this woman just have literally, like, if they played it better, couldn't they have pretended they were just babysitting the kid?
Then they were just borrowing the car. They were just borrowing the car, and they were just babysitting the kid.
Yeah, this white trash idiot just walked in there and said, "Yes, I bought this baby." Well, of course you can't say that, idiot.
Where's your title?
Excuse.
So, Anthony, you disagree with that? You don't think that you should be able to trade your kids?
No.
Why? Why would you force somebody to take something or to have something that they don't want?
Because I'm an asshole, I guess. I'm the asshole because you can't trade kids. How did you turn? That's crazy. How did you turn that whole thing around? That was clever.
Because you're the asshole. Because you're saying, no, I do not want this family who would love Bernie more than me to have him.
Oh, if we're talking about Bernie, I'm back in. Like I said, you got to use Geo Metro that doesn't run. Fuck it, I'll take it.
Anthony, I'm serious. I truly believe you should be able to trade your kids, like Pokemon.
Like you should be able to bury them in the yard and hope somebody finds them.
That's abuse.
But so everyone but the FBI.
All right, so I am not going to take the stance that I think you should be able to trade your kids.
Of all the stances,
that I've heard, this is where I take the stance.
That's weird.
I'm drawing a line in the sand right here.
Somebody who is so anti-government as you, I would think that you would want the freedom to be a parent or not be a parent.
Right. You're wrong about that.
Why? So there's a crucial part of the story, if you've read it, that we're all leaving out, which is the adoptive mother, the person who bought this baby, also abused it and kind of beat it, and she bruised the baby.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not worried about that. No big deal.
It's not like she was a better mom, but hypothetically, if she was,
why would you?
Hypothetically.
Why would you give up your running car to take a baby that you're just going to beat up? That's fucking stupid.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she got bored of smashing the car door and she wanted to smash her baby's arm or something. Just play with something new.
I think I'm more interested.
Don't see.
I'm more interested in seeing what the inside of these people's houses look like.
I'm not. That's scary.
Bunch of car parts and babies. Like an automotive shop and an adoptive home. Yeah, I don't see how this is any different than adoption minus they remove the middleman of the state. It's the same thing. What's the difference between this and... No, Anthony, what's the difference between this and if that person had just sold the car and she applied to an adoptive agency, paid them whatever fee those vultures want to get paid, and she was given a baby?
Yeah. So what's happening here is that you are putting people that work at adoption agencies out of business. I'm not okay with that.
Fuck
those people need jobs too.
So you're standing up for big adoption?
Yeah. Yep. The biggest adoption.
You're standing up for regulation?
Yes.
Anthony, right. You're not talking, and it's pissing me off.
What?
Why are you against this? I mean, I am actually. I'm not. This isn't a bit. This isn't just a goofy stance to take.
Yes, it is.
To be able to trade kids.
Why do you think that?
Because they're okay. If I have a kid and I don't want it anymore, and somebody has
a Plymouth Laser,
Xbox, and I want an Xbox, and they want my kid, I should be able to trade.
No, I no, because once we open that door, if we want to have a serious conversation, which I know you don't,
I do.
Once you open that door, as a society, we have no more value for life. Everything is done. It's all downhill from that point.
What value is there for life anyway? You don't even have value for life now.
Me, I don't.
No,
that makes no difference to everybody else. I'm fucked up.
I want to zoom in on that statement. Why does this equal not having value for life? We're not saying the woman, the adoptive mother, should be able to kill the child. We're just saying trade parents. That's all. Wife swap. Mom swap.
Trade parents? Like one kid for another kid?
Yeah,
that's not what we're talking about.
Why is it wrong to trade children?
Trade one kid for another kid.
So that you're okay
that doesn't
with?
mean we don't value life.
Did I say that? I'm asking you what we're refining the conversation here. If you're talking about you want to trade your kid for an Xbox, and then you want to say, well, that doesn't devalue human life. That's a stupid argument. It exactly devalues human life. Because what's that Xbox going to be worth in 10 years? Nothing.
And well, it's not. I don't care how much the Xbox is worth. I'm just saying, why can't we simply say, I'm fine with buying your child for a sock, but I'm also not allowed to kill it or anything. We're not taking away its human rights.
Wait, what? Okay, promise not to kill it.
Now give me my sock.
Yeah, once you trade the sock, you have no rights over that kid, so you can't say whether it's okay for them to kill it or not.
No, but the government, so this could be a law, is everyone's free to swap children, no one is free to just kill it or abuse it. Same as today. You're not supposed to just hurt kids. Just swap them.
Okay. you guys are fucking nuts.
Why? I don't come up with an argument for why are you equating switching kids and murder, for example?
I never said that. I never said anything about murder. If you're willing to trade your son or daughter for a Xbox, you are devaluing human life. And I think we all know that. And I think both of you are trying to pull some con over on me to make me look stupid. I'm not buying in.
I don't agree with you, Anthony. I don't think me trading.
You're just making a statement, but you're not justifying it. I'm not saying the kid's human life is worth any less, that it's not just as much of a human being deserving of love and care. I'm just saying, why not?
But you'd rather have the Xbox.
Before this law, it wasn't worth an Xbox. Now it's worth an Xbox. I am upvaluing.
So I didn't think about it that way.
I decide it's worth. Maybe I'm not going to trade it for an Xbox, but then I'm going to trade it for a yacht.
Maybe. Okay, there you go. You just said it. It's worth what you decide it's worth. That's not okay. What you, as an individual, decide that this other individual's human life is worth.
When you're talking
that's where you lose me.
When you're talking baby trading, it's a buyer's market, Anthony. That's just the way it works.
Yeah.
Is it really?
There's too many babies already. It's a buyer's market. I guess I just don't see where the devaluing or disrespecting or the sanctity of life part of this is when
it's when you add the Xbox in. That's the devaluing, right? You said it yourself. That's the devaluing is when you add the Xbox in.
Okay, so are you saying that it's okay? Are you saying it's okay to trade babies as long as it's for at least $50 million?
No. The devaluing is when you trade it for. I use the Xbox because that's what you use. But
so do you think life is priced?
Yeah.
Oh, you're wrong.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't think about that way.
So then, adoption agencies, they're just doing the same thing. There's brokers.
Mm-hmm.
They're just fencing the product. They're also devaluing human life.
I don't think they are.
They're just devaluing human life by taking a baby and selling it to desperate people who want to be parents.
Yeah, poor people don't adopt because it costs money.
Yeah, I don't think that's okay.
A baby. You're buying a baby.
I don't agree with that. I don't think that's okay.
You don't think adoption is okay?
The paperwork.
No, buying a baby.
Bureaucracy. Let's skip the man in the suit and just give this woman who wants a baby and does not want a goddamn car a baby.
As soon as you start putting a monetary value on life, then you're going to have garbage humans selling their babies for 1992 Plymouth lasers. But
the kid's going to be happy. It's not going to be.
Did you read the story?
That's illegal. The person still did something illegal. Neither I nor the state said it was okay to leave the kid bruised. That's where the government comes in. I think it's okay to sell or trade your kid as long as the other person. They have to actually adopt the same responsibility as the biological parent, just like adoption.
You're
Come
transferring.
to think of it, all I'm
responsibility.
advocating here is adoption minus the middleman. That's it. Let people trade.
So then when
Don't
a
be a big
person
government man, Anthony. Jesus.
yeah, dude. So when a person is born, their birth certificate, is that like their title? Basically, you just sign the title over to the next person that you sell it to.
Now you got it.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to understand.
Until they're 18. Then they can decide who they want themselves to be sold to.
And they get their title. They get to walk away with it.
Beautiful. I suppose I never thought of all these great points that you guys are making.
Okay, you can't tell me that someone comes in and says, hey, my daughter, Belle Delphine, she's actually underage. She's 16, but she pulls in 6 figures a month.
Mhm.
I would love to trade her for Bernie, who doesn't do anything but just vegetate on your couch.
Mhm.
You're not taking that deal?
Yeah, I would. I don't understand what my decisions have to do with the community at large. I'm kind of a shithead, so it doesn't really matter what I do.
Everyone's a shithead.
No.
I never
I'm the
thought
special shithead.
all you got to do is sell Bernie's bathwater, and we're fucking golden.
As if he's
Ew.
ever taken a bath.
It's all musty and shit. That's awesome.
Sells necrotic tissue.
We just bought a air compressor. Just blow them off every once in a while.
One of them vacuum cleaner things that you have on the wall. You just unplug it and
Yep.
Yeah, just use a leaf blower.
Right.
blowing off his fucking skin grafts and shit.
So are you trying to avoid further burnage? Like, do you have halon installed in his room and such in case of a new fire or anything?
I don't know what that is. What's
Like a
halon?
fire extinguisher next
Oh,
to his
no.
bed?
No, God, no.
Okay.
I don't care
You
about
haven't
that.
learned from your lessons.
No, we fireproof the rest of the house, and his room is just made out of sticks and dried leaves and shit.
Daddy,
We-
can
we
I please
installed
have a
a
bed that isn't made out of matchsticks? No.
We installed a sprinkler system in every room except his.
And the little patch of hair that he has left, you make him use gasoline to wash it.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand what the problem is here. See,
So
you don't want me making decisions on who can adopt and train their kids.
Every Christmas he gets coal in his stocking and kindling in the Zippo.
He will now.
So those of you that don't know, Anthony has a son who is somewhat of a burn victim.
Somewhat. Is that over 10%? Is that somewhat?
Okay, he's mostly a burn victim.
Mostly. There you go. He's at this point. He's
Did you
mostly
break
just
up
burn.
a yardstick.
We're
Well,
measuring
let's
how
see
much
if we
skin
can
he
claim
has
disability.
left. Oh, we can.
You can? Really?
He's
Oh, what the
disabled.
fuck? So you? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So it would probably a wiser investment to keep your child than trade
No,
it.
it's a pain in the ass.
You get parking though.
No, we don't get parking.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, he's never going to be able to work. So I mean, we get money, but it's a pain in the ass. I got to look at him all the time and shit. Trying to watch
Well,
TV
people
and he's
don't
sitting
hire
there all
burn
burnt up.
victims?
What?
The plastic sheets over all the furniture. You got to peel them off of it.
I have to look at him. Do you make him wear a Phantom of the Opera mask and chastise him if he doesn't?
What'd you say, Anthony? He looks at you with one good eye and
What do you want? Sympathy? Come on.
We all have problems, kid. Come on, suck it up.
Right.
Anthony, I think you put this one on the board. I'm not sure. I don't remember. The wasp spray.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Wasp spray being used as alternative to meth, police say. Boone County, West Virginia. West Virginia State Police are warning people that there's a new drug trend happening in the area. People are using wasp spray as an alternative to methamphetamine. Blah, blah, blah. We're seeing this on the streets in Boone County. People are making synthetic type of meth out of wasp spray. I don't see the problem.
I don't see the problem here. What's the difference? It got me thinking. What's
Oh, here it is. Sorry, I wanted to read this.
Oh, okay.
Authorities said the physical effects of someone inhaling or ingesting wasp spray include extreme swelling, erratic behavior, and redness on a person's hands and feet. Apparently, I have been inhaling wasp spray. I'm extremely swelled
Your whole life,
and I am erratic.
So, it got me thinking. What the lengths that people will go to get high, and why is that? What's
have you ever been high?
No.
Well,
I mean, I've been drunk. I guess does that count?
No,
I'm not that kind of guy. I don't know. My life is pretty fucking awesome. What do I need to escape it for?
Well, we just been talking about.
So think of the one thing that makes your life awesome, and then think, well, why would I want to do more of this stuff that makes my life awesome?
There's not one thing that makes my life awesome.
Okay,
my just me being alive makes my life awesome. That's my outlook on life.
You're so full of shit.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I know.
You realize that pretty much every addiction boils down to dopamine addiction. Fun,
of course.
Happiness addiction,
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just how you reach it. It's different for people. Some people, they overeat. Some people, they drink. Some do heroin. You do whatever you do.
Nothing.
It's not a big mystery why people get addicted to stuff.
No. That I'm not asking that. I'm asking. There's nobody right now. Well, 10 years ago, let's say, there was nobody that was addicted to wasp spray. It wasn't a thing. So how do we go from nobody's addicted to wasp spray to now kids are trying wasp spray and possibly somebody's going to get addicted if they don't die? How does that happen? How does the urge to, I'm sitting here on my couch, I wonder if this wasp spray will get me high? Where does that urge come from?
I can walk you through this.
Okay.
All right. So I was probably 20, somewhere between 20 and 22. I don't remember because of what I'm about to tell you.
Awesome.
So it was back when all they gave a shit about was my next drunk or what I was going to throw up my nose or whatever. I didn't care about anything except that night and those feelings. And I used to go into go to a buddy's apartment. Him and his girlfriend, I guess, had an apartment together, and I'd go over there and get drunk, and we'd have little parties and shit. And I would go into the bathroom and pick up, like the potpourri shit. And, I sit there and read it, and it's like, do not inhale or whatever. And I'm like, well, I wonder what happened. So I took the washcloth and folded it over into force and then put it over the top of it and then sprayed it into the towel and then, like that. And sit there and hold my breath as if I was smoking weed. And pretty soon, like my fingers would start tingling and then my face would start tingling and the black circle would come. And then, I walked out, and the first time I did it, I walked out in the living room like, dude, you got to try this. He's like, you're fucking huffing? No, I'm not huffing. I'm spraying the potpourri into this towel and then I'm sucking the air in.
I had a friend that did that in high school.
Huffing's for trashy people. Yeah. I'm getting high.
I had a friend that did that in high school. And it's first of all, scares the shit out of me. Second of all, I watched this guy do it, and he's sitting down at the top of a set of fucking stairs, and he fucking does whatever, huffs that shit. He stands up, right down the stairs he goes. It's like he just couldn't keep himself up on his feet. I can't wrap my head around what's appealing about that. Why that would appeal to somebody. Wow. That's my point.
Nobody does drugs so they can tumble downstairs. That's like, comparing morphine safely administered in the hospital to some heroin addict sucking cock in an alley. Wouldn't you be in favor of people just being able to do meth safely?
I'm in favor of sucking cock in the hospital.
I'm not understanding.
Dick.
I'm not understanding.
I don't know if that's been done.
Probably.
Okay,
I'm not understanding.
Zero in on your just how much of a libertarian you are. I'm
not a libertarian at all. I'm not a libertarian.
Okay, where do you draw the drugs? What should be illegal?
None.
Where do you draw the line? Sorry.
None. I don't think any drug should
Not
be
even
illegal.
weed?
No.
Alcohol?
Not even weed? Nope, not even weed. No drug. I don't think any drug should be illegal.
I can't tell if this is a shtick or not. I assume it is.
It's not, I promise you.
So
It's probably not the smartest opinion, but I don't think that any drug should be illegal. I think people should be mainly free to do what they want with their bodies.
have I been saying illegal?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I meant the opposite. Sorry.
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, it's like 4 hours past my bedtime and this is my third language. Okay, forgive me. What I meant, Doc, take this out, please. Don't make me look dumb.
Okay. Yeah. Cut the live show.
I meant to ask, is there any drug you think should be illegal?
No.
Okay, then I agree. So what's your problem with this?
I don't have a problem with this so much as I don't understand it. It's not a problem. I just don't understand. I don't understand the drive that makes people want to do these things,
hey, so
or any of it.
I can explain it to you. In my case, anyway.
Yeah.
So if you are inside your head and you don't like what is going on inside your own head, and you want to get away from it for a little bit, figure out a way to do that. And then when you run out of money, you start sniffing or huffing potpourri.
So
right.
So then if that's truly the case, which I think you're probably right, if that's the case, wouldn't it be better to focus resources on making people's lives better rather than criminalizing things that they use to try to make their lives better that make their lives worse?
Of course.
No.
No one's disagreeing with you. I'm just trying to explain to you why they're resorting to these methods. It's why would somebody huff this or drink that? Is if you're an alcoholic or an addict, and let's say your country has a 500% tax on alcohol, like Turkey, where you're living in prohibition, dude. At some points, you're gonna go through your cleaning cabinets and look at like cleaning alcohol. You're gonna look at fucking things that have bleach in them, but you're gonna be searching for, okay, does this have literally any alcohol in it, and can I drink this right now to get happy, to get 5 minutes of happiness? These people are
I can't relate. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I can't relate to that feeling.
Yeah, well, fuck you. How's that? Can you relate to that?
I sure can.
Judge me.
What did it sound like judgment? Because it wasn't. Just because you're weak.
Doug, what's the most? Still want to know, Doug, what is the most desperate thing you've ever done to get high or drunk?
Really nothing desperate like what you're.
I mean, his child.
You're hoping that I've sucked a dick or something for drugs, and I've never done that.
No. That's not what I'm hoping for. What I was like thinking is, did you actually ever drink rubbing alcohol or something?
No. I sold a bunch of shit for cocaine, but that's about as desperate as I've ever gotten.
Is there a difference between drinking rubbing alcohol and huffing potpourri? I mean, that's the same level to me. Isn't that the same thing?
Kinda, I think.
I mean, they're both equally retarded. I don't understand. I don't know. I had a buddy ask me if he could suck my cock, and I'm pretty sure it was for drugs. or from drugs, not for drugs.
Say, the only way that would play is if you have drugs to give him. Otherwise, it's
I don't.
Support.
Yeah, what the
I'm pretty sure he was just completely fucked. And I told the story before, obviously, but I'm like 99% sure it was drugs. But I could be wrong. Maybe he was just gay. I don't know.
Yeah, but drugs don't make you gay. They reduce.
I disagree with you.
You wanted to suck your dick anyway.
I disagree with you that drugs don't make you gay.
No, drugs don't.
Dude, it all depends on what your definition of gay. If you're a man and you suck cock, are you gay?
No.
No?
Yes.
So if you're a man and you suck cock, you're not gay.
Okay. Being gay means you are attracted to somebody of the same sex.
So then what?
If somebody puts a gun to my head and then says, somebody puts a gun to my family's head and says, if you don't suck this dick, I'm going to shoot your family.
Mm-hmm.
They have no right to call me a faggot when I'm doing it.
But I will when you're done.
It's like you can't turn somebody gay. Somebody is either gay or not.
You are wrong about that.
You're not serious.
But I'm saying if this guy was just super drunk, it was like, dude, wouldn't it be fine if I sucked your dick or something? Eyes shifting around.
No, it wasn't.
I think
it wasn't
that guy
like
was
that.
gay to begin with.
No, he called me up specifically and asked me if he could suck my cock.
You didn't even have the balls to do it in person.
Nope.
I didn't know he called you.
And
I thought
I'm
you were
glad.
roommates or something.
No, he called me up.
And he just
he called me up and he's like, I've been having some problems, and I'm wondering if you can probably help me with something. I need to figure something out. I was like, hey, Daddy, what's up?
Right then you were thinking, fuck, he wants to borrow $20.
Yeah, I was thinking he either wants to borrow money or he wants me to help him move again.
Yeah, and you were promised a free blowjob.
Right.
That's the best option.
He did sound genuinely disappointed when I turned him down, though.
I would imagine that he thought you were a shoe-in for this.
Yeah, look at me. I would have thought so too. I mean, free blowjobs? Are you kidding me?
So
come on,
turn him
I'll be in blackface when I do it.
Sweetening the pot a little bit here. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. That doesn't even make any fucking sense, but all right.
Whatever's going to get you to let me put your cock in my mouth. That's what we're going with.
Right.
So do you really believe that? Or are you just trying to be funny about the whole, if you've got a dick in your mouth, you're gay?
Yeah.
So I asked you.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean, I can.
But Doug, now I have to disagree with you because you're conflating two different situations. Anthony is, you posed a situation, some cartel kidnapped you, put a gun to your head, said, suck the stick or you die, or your children die.
Yeah.
Anthony's saying, this guy came to me and begged me to suck dick.
No. That's different. He made the I agree with you there, but he made the comment that if you have a dick in your mouth under any circumstances, you are now gay.
Yeah. I feel confident saying that is true. There is not enough situations in the world to warrant me not believing that that's true all the time.
When you were in junior high PE class, you never accidentally tripped and put your mouth on somebody's dick in the shower?
Like 3 times. Right? It's not, I mean, come on.
But you never got bullied by the big jocks who made you suck their dicks and went like, "What? Look at him, he's sucking our dick. What is he, gay?"
If Bernie still had his dick, and
he still has it, it's just stuck to his leg. Got the one testicle kind of flops a little bit, but
Do you try to unattach it sometimes, like melt a gum from underneath the table?
when I'm bored.
Should have gotten you circumcised, son. I told you. Now it's fused.
We have to circumcise down by the knee. Start down here and cut all the way up.
His little Freddy Krueger cock.
Ew.
All right. Oh, that was. I don't think we got anywhere with that, did we? Anyway, yeah. So don't.
Yeah, leave him
They're
alone.
using wasp spray for fucking meth.
Yeah, let him do it. Fuck you.
I don't care.
It's just it's fucking baffling. What's the difference between you and China if you're kicking down people's doors, going, "You're not allowed to huff this wasp spray"? What business is it of yours? Fuck off.
That's my main problem. You asked me what drugs should be illegal, and if I say yeah, heroin should be illegal, then in order for my position on that to make any sense, I have to agree that we should make huffing wasp spray illegal, which is retarded. Where does it stop? Yeah. Where do we say, no, you don't get to control what I put in my body? Where's that line? I'm not ready to draw that line. So, but I've also never known anybody that's addicted to heroin. So maybe my mind would be changed if I had a heroin addict friend or something. I don't know. I liked him. He was fine. I just don't think he was that great of a guy.
Yeah, sure you did.
I liked him. He was fine. He was just a shithead, and I don't care that he's dead.
I didn't say that.
He was a subhuman piece of trash.
I didn't say that I didn't care that he was dead. It sucks. He has a kid. That sucks. But I mean, if you knew him and you didn't see it coming, you weren't paying attention.
He should have been allowed to trade his kid. I don't know. Oh, fuck.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget that I just said all that. And next week, somebody's going to bring it up about, or in a few weeks, somebody will bring it up about how I'm an asshole and callous and all that. And I'll totally forget that I just said all of that. So somebody needs to write that down.
Yeah. You know what? His uncle listens to the show, so I'm sure he'll remind you.
Yeah.
Can you record that conversation when it happens?
Oh, shit.
We got time for one more story, I guess.
Sure, why not?
Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, skydiver. This is funny to me. I don't know why. Skydiver. It's not how words work. Skydiver dies after hitting big rig, landing in highway in California. A skydiver was killed Thursday when she hit a big rig on a highway in California, authorities said. The accident happened around 2:15 on Highway 99, according to California Highway Patrol Stockton office. CHP said the skydiver was a 28-year-old woman from Colombia. She was skydiving in a group of 7 people when she was blown off course and hit the big rig. So doesn't that make it sound like the semi's falling through the sky with her? She was blown off course and hit the big rig. That means the ground wasn't part of her original intent.
When you read it like that, it makes it sound like, she was just a small time actor until she hit the big rig, the big time. That's what it made me think of. And when I read it the first time, I was like, wait a minute. I had to go back and reread it. I'm like, the big rig, not the big time.
After hitting the big rig with a skydiving suit, women don't know how to park. She just smashed into this innocent truck driver, minding his own business. Imagine you're yeah, isn't it a truck driver? Imagine minding your own business. You're maybe worried about automation and Tesla. Fucking Elon Musk is gonna destroy my job, and you're driving down the highway.
Is that all truck drivers think about?
Maybe, I don't know.
I guarantee you this guy wasn't thinking about that. He was thinking about, I need some fucking meth. I'm about ready to crash. I gotta find some fucking meth. I need some wasp spray.
What if he was thinking it? I am so fucking horny. I wish God would just send me a woman.
And she splatters all over his windshield. Her intestines. They splatter on the windshield, and then they get blown apart by the wind of
God. I wish there was a woman here. I just want to get in her guts. Bam!
Thank you, Jesus.
There was another line here that I thought was odd. Oh, after hitting the big rig, she collided with the shoulder on southbound Highway 99. Like,
so she bounced around.
Bounced right off. So, did she survive?
I don't.
Does it really matter? Does any part of the story matter besides her parachute didn't go off? Does it matter which branches in particular she hit? Oh, she bounced off this car and this railing and then this tree. Yeah, so she's dead.
If she would have landed in the middle of a field, this wouldn't be a story. It's only a story because she hit a fucking truck. It's amazing. So out of all the things.
If you look at this picture, I'll bring it up on the screen here. I'll try to anyway. God damn it. If you look at the picture here, she went right into the back of the semi there on the trailer.
So did the guy notice, you think?
Like, he might not have even known, but how cool would it have been if he was just carrying like a whole trailer full of feathers? It just goes Whoosh.
Just hay balls.
Wait a minute. How did she?
That's lucky.
That means she went through the fucking trailer if she ended up on the shoulder of the road, or she bounced out in the same hole she came in.
So wait. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How did they get this picture if she was hit the side of the road?
Yeah, wait. Who the hell took this picture?
Her other skydiving buddies.
Was this a stunt? Hey, she said at the beginning, hey, dude, I want you to be right here. I'm going to land in the passenger side seat in a car. Watch this.
See that convertible? I'm going to land right there.
It's going to go viral on Twitter.
Oh, that makes it a lot more interesting.
So looking at this picture, if she ended up on the shoulder of the road, she either had to go all the way through the trailer or bounce out of the hole she came in on. If she ended up on the side of the road and she went through the trailer, I mean, something that would have been awesome to see. That's what I'm getting at. That would have been so fucking cool.
Yeah, how come we have a still image but no like footage of her actually splattering? This is the best roadkill story ever. That guy, he's getting some free beer in a bar. Other truckers are just running over coyotes, and this guy caught a skydiver.
So imagine being that truck driver when he goes home at night, whatever, at the end of his 40-day run. Like, so how was it? You're not going to fucking believe it. I heard you had another woman in your truck.
He's like, at first I heard this thumping. I thought it was one of those delirious hallucinations you get when you eat raw coffee, but turns out this one was real.
All right.
Dude, I'd be pissed. I mean, in all honesty, if I was just trying to do my job, everyday job.
Your job was jumping out of a plane and you died hitting a truck, I'd be pissed too.
No, I mean, if I was just trying to do my job podcasting and some woman came crashing into my apartment and now I have to deal with that, my boss asking me, so how come there's a corpse on your roof? Hippies, I don't know. Now it's my fault.
All right.
Now it's my fault.
All right. Kaya, if you could pick any truck that you were going to jump without a parachute into, what would it be filled with?
Some material that doesn't kill me. Some trampolines, feathers.
Let's assume you're going to die, no matter what. What do you want? What do you want to die by? What do you want to kill you?
Like a shipment of balloons for children's parties, just so all the balloons end up being red.
It's a piñata shipment to Mexico, and you ruin them all.
Oh,
Anthony,
God.
what about you?
Oh man, it's got to be. I don't know. I'd like to go into. If I had to choose, I'd go into one of those like fuel tankers, and right as I was falling, I'd have to light a match or light a fucking candle or something that I had, flare, whatever. Fucking, I want to blow the whole thing up.
Flare.
Yeah, do they carry flares when they jump out of planes, just in case?
I think if it was me, I'd want to land into a big pile of steakums. It's the meat.
It's emulsified.
This has been sitting here for 3 weeks waiting for me to figure out how to fucking throw it into the show.
I wouldn't eat it. It's been sitting out for 3 weeks.
Should have said you want to land in a Patreon truck.
Do they have those?
Just don't hit it where it says patreon.com/who's right, because you want to be able to read that. All right, Anthony, we got to do our new patron shout outs.
Oh yeah.
So I will run through the ones that are that we didn't get a backstory on.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Wait. The dollar ones, you mean?
I didn't want to say it like that, you dick.
Why? What is it, a secret?
All right. So, okay. Yeah. So typically we hire a private investigator if you're in the $5 or higher tier and we dox you.
Why are you laughing? Don't laugh.
So if you are below the $5 tier, you are safe, and we just want to say thank you and shout you out. Brady! Elbafont. Jorge or George. I don't know if you're Mexican or not. Jacob. Maverick. Richard. Jonathan. All right. Cow.
Cow.
12X.
Wow, 12X.
Oh, I take that back. You're a 5.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to read.
I take back that.
All right. They are a 21-year-old photographer specializing in time-lapse photos of brick walls.
Hold on. This is Cow.
Yeah. Cow. And they're currently working on a 17-year-long project started by some douche that nobody ever heard of. They ran away and joined a cult at 11 years old, but left shortly after, realizing that it wasn't a kid-fucking type of cult. And they're a huge fan of the band Color Me Bad, and they recorded a tribute video for the song I Want to Sex You Up, sent it to the band, and they're still waiting on a reply. That was a weird reference, right?
I think you were expecting a reaction there. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to shout him out.
Yeah, shout.
Fugglebug.
So fucking stupid. Get better names, guys. Come on. 44 years old, single white female, spends most of her time volunteering at the local liquor stores where she stands outside and offers to buy beer for teenagers that walk by. You're fucking me up. Drives a city bus part-time. Has had the same route for 26 years, and she recently switched from a paper map to using GPS finally. You're fucking me up here. Come on.
Such a stupid fucking premise.
Yeah. I agree 100%. Whoever wrote that's a fucking idiot.
The one thing that we do and we end up sticking with is that.
Yeah. God, our private investigator sucks. she is most definitely a hoarder. One of the really gross ones with a bathtub full of banana peels and apple cores. And her toilet broke years ago, so she wears diapers at home. The used diapers have to share a room with her phone book collection. But she has plans to add a third bedroom to the house when she can secure the financing.
Abby!
That's not a stupid premise. What the fuck? You got to give me a second here. I can't open them that fast.
All right, I take it back. Hold on.
All right. Ready, go. Abby! Abby's 27 years old. She collects aluminum cans along the highway for money, lives under a bridge. She once stabbed a guy for a tuna fish sandwich and then took his shoes and forgot the sandwich. Her biggest life achievement so far was coming in second in an antifreeze drinking contest. First place went to a bloated raccoon. Turns out she was just really high and made up the whole contest thing after she woke up with a dead raccoon in her bed. Really identified with Drew Sharp, the kid who caught the tarantula and got shot in the desert in Breaking Bad, and she keeps a memorial of him above her bed.
That's a reference right there.
Hey, our fucking investigator digs deep, man.
So all I got from that is one of you really likes Breaking Bad.
No, not necessarily. I just thought it was okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
David.
David is 23 years old. He's 480 pounds. He works from home as a fat activist in San Francisco. He teaches inner city kids about the principles of healthy at every size, or HAZE, the HAZE method. Are you stopping me here?
I just did what the private investigator said. He said, make sure this is on the screen at the appropriate time.
So he wrote a blog post about skinny people buying fat people's clothes at thrift stores. He called it rape, racism, and sexism all rolled into one. He claimed that fat people are economically disadvantaged and buying clothes meant for them was just about the worst thing a person could do. He has never tried broccoli, but has set the California state record for most obscure fried food ever eaten when he successfully deep fried an order of biscuits and gravy.
Ah, damn it. So I when that report came in from the private investigator, I
wish I could deep fry biscuits and gravy.
I wanted to change that because that is not that obscure. I mean, that's
deep
normal.
Fried biscuits and gravy?
Yeah.
How would you deep fry gravy?
You're talking to a man that's eating a deep fried peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Don't ask me how you deep fry gravy.
I am asking you.
You put the gravy, you inject it into the biscuit, and then you roll the biscuit in pancake batter, and then you dump the whole thing in the fucking grease.
That's cheating.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Right. So you reference, sorry, the report referenced the Healthy at Every Size website.
Yeah.
And what this looks like is, I think this is like a pro fat people site, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I should be looking at this and saying, "You're goddamn right."
Right.
Okay. You're goddamn.
The idea behind it is that the diet industry, the big diet, they've made people believe that it's not okay to be fat, and that's the only reason that people don't like fat people. It's not because they're fucking gross.
Being gross, yeah.
That's so. But the thing you specifically mentioned about the dresses and people buying or shopping at thrift shops selling, obese people clothes, they call it really, really bad because supposedly fat people already have a hard time finding clothes that fit them.
Yeah. So does it make you mad when people buy clothes that could fit you?
So what skinny hipsters do, skinny women, healthy weight women come in, they buy those clothes and they turn one of them into like 5 custom fashion items.
Yeah.
Make a scarf out of it, 3 different dresses, and the fat bitches really hate this. They're angry about this.
Yeah, that's stupid to be mad about. Lose weight and do that. I don't know. Why are you mad?
So Doug, imagine somebody, you're looking for a suit. You walk into the store and the clerk tells you, "I'm sorry, sir, we're all sold out. They're all gone." And you watch the one hipster walk out there with the last XXXXL suit, and he's gonna make 17 suits out of it. Wouldn't you also be angry?
So I'm going to answer this honestly. I would be just as angry that person buying that suit as I would if it was another fat guy that bought it and got there before me. I don't give a shit what they're going to do with it. I don't have it. That's what I'm pissed off about.
So isn't it shouldn't it be more shame than anger? Shouldn't you be ashamed rather than angry? What do you have to be angry about?
So you're so full of shit when you say that. You're telling me that if you went to go buy, I don't know what, another fucking double-ended dildo, and you get to the sex shop and they only have one, and the guy's walking out the store with it,
and he wants to cut it in half and you make two dildos.
Yeah.
I'm so angry.
You would be. You're a fucking liar if you're not. If you say you wouldn't be.
Well, if I went to the store to buy something and they didn't have it.
No. That wasn't it. It's not if they didn't have it. If you didn't get there, if you got there 3 minutes too late and you see the person grab the last one off the shelf, you would be pissed off. Not at that person, but you would be pissed off.
Okay, but that's not rational. I mean, we're talking about two different things. Like, okay, I wanted that. I'm angry. I'm not angry, but I'm pissed that I didn't get it, whatever. But you're pissed that guy's going to take it and cut it up and make 17 suits out of it. You should be ashamed.
I specifically said that wouldn't piss me off. I specifically said it wouldn't matter who got it before me. Somebody got it before me and I'm pissed off.
Yeah, I get that. But I think for these hate activists, these fat female incels, the thing that's really bothering them is that it's kind of rubbing in the fact that they're fat. right? Because some woman comes in and she makes like 7 dresses out of a single piece of garment that you could have worn. It's basically like someone came in and bought a whole lot of fabric in bulk that you could have used maybe for one night.
Right. Yeah. So
it's reminding you how fat and unattractive you are.
So you just editorialized there a little bit. You added the unattractive part. I see what you did there.
A 400-pound woman, is she attractive to you?
I'd have to see her.
Oh, God. Now you're lying.
I only judge her by what's on the inside.
Right, my cock.
Lord, there's a lot of lasagna. Yeah, she's attractive.
More lard.
More lard.
What was the point of this?
So I agree. We should not. I don't know. It's fine. Like, you want to treat fat people with respect. Perfect. That's a good thing. But this is stupid. I saw your fucking face. You're like, no, I don't know if we should or not. I don't know. Maybe.
I just don't think obesity should be encouraged.
No, I don't either. I don't think it should be encouraged either. But that doesn't mean we have to just completely be a shithead to somebody because they struggle with obesity. I feel bad for Doug.
If somebody, makes a choice to do something, you have every right, and it is expected for you to talk shit about the choices they make.
Right. I think shame is a healthy part of any society. Fat shaming, slut shaming, thievery shaming. You stole something for someone, shame on you. I think that's a healthy part of every society.
Let's back it up. Slut shaming?
Yeah, I don't think men or women should go around sleeping with 150 men.
Why?
I'm a big supporter of monogamy.
Yeah, but you're only fucking one of them at a time. If you're not in a relationship with them, if it's consenting, then what the fuck do you care? Why shame somebody for? Why are you trying to control women's bodies?
Right, no, but I think these days it's if your wife went out and fucked like 17 different men today, and you had a problem with it, they would say, "Why are you slut shaming?"
Yeah, I don't think they would. I mean, rational people wouldn't. Idiots would.
Yeah, so they would. So all of Twitter is what you're saying.
Yeah, I think the world would be better off without Twitter.
So I just want to see the person that walks in their house and sees that their wife is banging the entire fucking school football team or something, and gets on Twitter and it's like, you won't believe what this slut did.
Yeah, and you would get ratioed. You would get 10,000 comments and maybe 7 likes. And I think that's stupid because,
and you know what? I would have bigger issues than getting ratioed. I
don't Yeah, do they let you tweet from jail?
First she fucked all these people, and now I'm ratioed? What the fuck?
See, now you're slut shaming, so you would be upset by that.
Did I just slut shame?
Yeah.
God, I do it so often I don't even know.
Why are you slut shaming your wife if she wants to just sleep around with fit guys?
And if she's fat, she's gonna sleep around.
Why do you have to add that in?
Because I'm also fat shaming. We all have our
Yeah. Are you not paying attention?
Okay. Anyway, health at every size.
I think there's a line between not being an asshole and supporting this kind of shit, right? You don't have to go extreme one way or the other. You don't have to be a total asshole, and you don't have to support this dumb health at every size bullshit. You can ride the line right down the middle.
What? I guess I don't know what that means.
Well, you don't have to fucking be an asshole to people that are fat. Just let them be fat. Let them do whatever. You don't have to, but you don't have to be like, yay, I love you. You're fat. I love that you're fat.
Okay, so you know what? I agree with Anthony.
What's that?
I think every human being is free to do whatever the hell they want, but I shouldn't have to go, yeah, you sleep around with every little fucking man that comes across you. Go you, you're so brave and stunning.
Yes. Yeah.
No, you're a whore. It's fine.
On the other side of that, so let's say that Kai and I are walking down the street and we cross paths, and he decides to look at me and says, like, assuming we don't know each other, and he just says, "Looks like you're getting enough to eat." Like, that shouldn't be.
I'd say that if we knew each other.
But that wouldn't be funny then, and it wouldn't fit the premise. You should expect that. If you're fat, you should expect people to think that, wow, he's fat.
That's retarded. Come on.
Okay, when you wheel that fucking burn victim kid around of yours, you don't think people say shit?
I say it before they can. Look at this guy.
He's a party favor.
Strike your own son.
Oh, like
Anthony's out there.
He's no feeling in these legs. All right, whatever. Fuck it, I don't care. Fat power.
Fat power.
All right, where were we?
Adrian.
Did we already do Adrian?
No.
Okay. Adrian.
Adrian's 27 years old, plays Frisbee golf professionally. He's sponsored by New Balance shoes, but only that one white pair that all 50-year-old dads wear. He was raised as a very strict Mormon, has 17 wives. He's always on the lookout for more wives. Volunteers door-to-door for the door-to-door missionary work because he can't stand wife number 4 and 13, and he needs to get out of the house. Born with a rare disorder that gave his penis extreme girth, also causing him to become sterile. His penis was so thick at birth that his mother suffered a prolapsed vagina during childbirth.
What the fuck? Where'd that come from?
Our private investigator. He must have been watching some kind of strange porn at the time.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. All right. This looks like the last $5 one. Michaela.
Michaela's 63 years old. She's an unemployed former stripper, fired from Club Chub after a hip replacement left her unable to work the pole. She moved in with her son after she lost her house in a fire that she started while making ketchup soup. The fire also caused her continued breathing problems. She developed an allergy to corn and soy at 61 years old. She's only able to eat a mashed up protein meal replacement because she has no teeth and can't afford dentures. So she's doing pretty good in life.
It's so rough. Fuck. That one was just depressing.
Right.
Let's do Kalaja next. Kalaja.
You're moving shit around. I can't. Kalalaja is an advocate for rape victims, but not the way that you think. They them thinks that the Impossible Burger tastes closer to the real thing than you might think. They them constantly posts about they them's beliefs of scented candles being the new cryptocurrency.
Thank you. Thank you, Kalaja. This last one is Patrick. Patrick is a special one. He is our new poop deck captain.
Yay.
So thank you, Patrick.
Patrick! There are 642,290 people in the U.S. with the first name Patrick. Statistically, the 84th most popular first name. 99.23% of people with the first name Patrick are male. This means that our new patron, Patrick, is an official minority. Patrick is a perpetually failed entrepreneur who enjoys taking pictures in front of nice cars and pretending she owns them. She has 3 children who are only allowed to wear name brand clothes because only poor kids wear non-name brand clothes. She put one of her children up for adoption when, at 7 years old, the child asked for an Old Navy t-shirt. The newest entrepreneurial endeavor that she is working on is a skincare line for dogs.
I guess we're done. I wasn't even. I'm like, why isn't anybody talking?
What's going on here?
All right. Head over to who'srightpodcast.com or patreon.com/who'sright. Those of you that are patrons, we will talk to you next week. those of you that are not patrons, you will hear from us in 2 weeks.
If you don't like the segment where we read the backstories, let us know so we don't have to do it anymore.
Nobody likes it.
Perfect.
I like
I think we're only doing that for another 2 weeks.
Oh, sweet.
And then I'm going to extend it so we keep doing it.
Oh, sweet.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Kaya.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Kaya.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey,
patreon.com/who's right.
Yeah, those of you that are in the
smash that like button
in Discord, we're gonna take like a couple minutes, and then we will meet you in the after show chat if you want to come in and chat for a bit.
Okay. Doug, should